Go.
Welcome to Mixed Signals, broadcasting from somewhere just beyond the edge of good judgment on the planet Florbus.
I'm Lynx.
And I'm Nox.
We're two alien cats trying to make sense of human news, strange ideas, and whatever else drifts through the cosmic static.
Every episode, we tune into these signals bouncing around your world, current events, weird stories, and the occasional thought that probably should have stayed in deep space.
So adjust your antenna, clear the interference, and settle in.
Because if the signal sounds a little mixed, you're probably listening to the right show.
So, we've got a couple of interesting topics to go over today. One case that we've got was a couple of years ago, Justin Timberlake got into a DUI. You know, the bringing sexy back guy.
Yeah. Good old Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, good old Justin Timberlake. And then Afroman won a really, really awesome case for the First Amendment.
Lick 'em low, Lisa. I've heard about that.
That's right. Oh, he's a good man. I like Afroman.
Oh yeah, I used to listen to that stuff when I was growing up.
And then you also have a couple of topics you wanted to cover.
Yeah. Then there's a '90s store, a movie rental store game coming out, Sim, where you work in a rental store like you'd see back in the movies. And it kind of made me think of Blockbuster because in 2015, there's some stuff going on that I want to get into after that.
All right. Well, that's a good opening for today. I hope this will be some interesting stuff for you folks. Let's go ahead and dive on into the Justin Timberlake situation.
Dive on in.
We're going to get in trouble for that one.
What? That's copyrighted?
No, I don't think it's copyrighted.
You can't dive Can you?
I don't know.
Can you copyright that?
I think you may
Dive
actually...
on in's been around forever, but it's just the way you say it, right? It's different.
True, yeah.
That's like copyrighting hello.
That's true. Just making sure that...
I want to copyright hello.
Copywriting hello?
Yes, I'll be a
Steve Jobs.
I invented the word apple, I invented the fruit, I invented the phone.
That's right.
Does it grow apples? Will you buy my phone? Yes, then yes.
So did you know anything about this Justin Timberlake incident?
No, the only thing I know about any of these topics is the Afroman. That's it. The other one I stumbled across, and this one is the one you stumbled across.
Yeah, to me, it's interesting because I would have expected a celebrity to be a little bit more belligerent, but he was actually oddly respectful.
Yeah, I would expect him to be a little bit more belligerent, like most of them. Do you know who I am? Blah, 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 blah. Trying to exist, calling people. Kind of like, some Lindsay Lohan or some other other ones I don't want to mention.
So the reason for the stop is because you're veering off to the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it?
It's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box?
Let me check.
How long are you renting it for?
Just for a couple of days.
What do you...
He already sounds pretty sloshed.
Yeah, he sounds like me when I'm not that drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Am I that drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Visiting?
That's actually the point where I'll be actually telling people, no, I'm not drunk.
Right?
Do I seem drunk? I'm not drunk.
You're drunk. Go home.
I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
I'm on a world tour. This is the response
do you not know who I am kind of thing?
This is the response that you give when you're so fucked up that you don't remember what your job title is.
World tour?
Yeah.
Hard to explain.
I sing and dance.
I
sing and dance.
I'm Justin Timberlake. If you don't know who that is, Call any woman, call any lady in your life, and ask.
World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
The world tour. I'm
There we
Justin
go.
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. There we go.
He really did seem kind of reluctant to use his name. He really seemed like he wasn't trying to throw his weight as a celebrity around, which is respectable.
That, and I kind of also see it as like, you not know who I am.
I mean,
Not in a dick way. I'm not saying because you can look like he's doing that as a dick. Just kind of like, I'm on world tour. Like, can't you tell you pulled over? Like, pretty much everybody knows who he is.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like pulling over Willie Nelson, God rest his soul,
yeah,
or Taylor Swift. Even people don't like her knows who it is.
that's
You
true.
pull over Taylor Swift, you're gonna know who it is. Even Paris Hilton.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You have a license with you?
Yeah, I do.
And
He's
then
like,
what we do is,
So it's funny to me because this cop has no idea who Justin Timberlake is.
It sure seems that way, doesn't it?
It really does.
It seems like he has literally no he's talking to Justin Timberlake.
Right?
Like, have you never heard of the Backstreet Boys?
Your ducking is out of control.
Am I ducking?
Yeah, you're cutting out real bad.
I wonder why that is.
It's weird.
just like you're doing right now, arms, feet together, arms by your side. You're doing it just now. I'm just going to re-explain it before we continue, okay?
It's interesting. You're gonna have to watch this. Just how many times this cop has to explain how to do these tests. It's crazy. This guy was fucked up.
So he was completely totally sloshed.
Oh yeah.
Arms by your side, feet together, and then you're going to keep your head straight and just keep your head straight. Only follow with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
You understand that? All right.
Yes, sir.
Head moves. Head moves. Head moves.
Okay, so left foot on the line. Left foot on the line first. And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? You're going to be heel to toe, like this. Heel to toe. Up. Put your left foot on the line. Yep.
He has enough money and stuff. You would expect him just to be like, yeah, I'm drunk.
Yeah. Or genuinely, why didn't he just pay somebody to drive him home?
Honestly, I don't get that about celebrities. Like, they have people drive them around.
Oh,
Like, you could get your bodyguard to drive you around.
it gets weird here in a little bit, and you're gonna be like, "What the heck is going on here?"
You're going to have your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe.
Here.
Okay, so we're going to put our left foot on the line first. Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. And you can stay just like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be a series of 9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this like you're doing right now. Like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9.
Guys.
Followed by a series of small steps around. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be heel to toe. So you're going to be clicking your heels as you're going. Arms by your side. While you're doing this, you're going to look
Guys.
down at your toes.
Guys, I'm just following.
I'm just following my friend.
I don't think I've ever heard of doing that little circle.
They do that, yes.
never
Especially
heard
if they're
that.
state troopers.
Interesting. Make you do a little circle.
Yep. Well, yeah, because if you're dizzy, if you're drunk, it'll make you dizzy. You'll fall over.
Or if you just have bad balance.
That's true. And they'll argue that if you have bad equilibrium, you shouldn't be driving.
I would argue that they drive me around.
My friend's back to my house. I'm not like I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Okay.
following my friends back to my house.
Will you?
I'm just following my friends back to my house. Yeah, bro, you're fucked up.
I'm not doing anything. Like, dude, you're
You are
drunk, brother.
so drunk.
I'm sorry, brother. You're drunk.
He's either drunk or someone slipped him something.
Either way, he should not be
He's not
driving.
in any shape to drive.
Correct.
Do these tests?
Sure. And then just walk. I'm sorry.
Here,
I'm
ready? Ready?
I'm a little nervous.
Left.
I'm just
Right foot in front.
He's a dancer. He's
Yeah.
a singer and a dancer. He should be able to do this while he's shit-faced.
You know what? You think you really should be. You should learn, or you should have really good balance. And you're right. I do cut it out pretty bad. I don't get that.
You're gonna look down. Ready? 1, 2,
okay.
3,
Got you.
4. Like that,
So
okay?
you-
Hang
so-
on. Let him tell you when to go. Let him tell you when to go. He's gotta tell you when to start, okay?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
He is, man, he's so done. We already know he got arrested.
Oh, he actually got taken in?
Yeah, he got taken in. He got booked.
Excellent. I guess in a world where everything is recorded, there is nothing they can do. Like, they can't just let off celebrities anymore. Unless, like, the whole department's in on it.
Oh yeah, here's where it gets weird. So they're putting him in cuffs.
9-7 headquarters. 132, 192.
Oh, at this point,
I know my hair sucks here, but like I
you're
usually
good.
look good.
So,
So this lady just appeared out of nowhere. There's like this. Oh, it was.
She seems drunk.
She was. I don't know if this video has it or not, but there's like a. Out in front of him, she come out of nowhere. Like she just literally just spawned in out of nowhere. I wish I had that video.
The Matrix man just boop.
But this lady, she just comes out of the dark, and the very first thing she says to the cop is, "Help me."
Really?
Yeah, it is the creepiest thing. Let me see if I
Oh,
can't find the original
Okay, yeah, I'm curious.
DUI
What's going
body
on?
cam full footage. I just want the full footage. Here, maybe? Okay, yeah, so. Okay.
Right back up. To 1,000, 2,000. And just continue your count. So if you go down to 8, 1,000, continue.
So, like this.
Similar to that, yep. Always by your side. And then let me know when you're ready. So you can put your foot down and then we'll start. Next one. Remember, you can just stand in
hi, are you with Justin? Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're doing a couple tests on him, okay?
Help us.
What's up?
Help us.
That's really interesting.
Isn't
Just
that creepy?
walk out of the dark, just like, are you with Justin? Yes. Help us.
It's so wild. The rest of this is just even more crazy. But this is TMZ, so I don't want to watch the full thing. I want to get smacked. But yeah. That's
But we need to find the original video because that actually would be very interesting. Like, we don't have to do it now.
that's true.
Could be
that's
another
true.
day, just say.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's the Justin Timberlake situation, which has been absolutely insane. But yes, they did book him, and he was very respectful while he was getting booked. The only things that he asked were like, you know, what were my charges, so I know when I go to court. And he was very respectful about it, which I gotta appreciate. Not a lot of celebrities will do that.
Yeah, like I said, most of them are like, do you know who I am? And then they
Right.
usually throw a little fit and everything else.
All right, yeah. So that's that for the Justin Timberlake topic. So moving on from that Justin Timberlake, we did talk about Afroman.
Yeah, we
So-
talked about a little lick 'em low, Lisa.
He was being sued by some police officers because he had wrote a couple of songs that were quote unquote defamatory.
Oh,
They weren't
they bet a little
defamatory.
pound cake.
That's right, a little bit of the lemon pound cake.
Oh, I love that lemon pound cake.
That's right.
The rapper known as Afroman prevailed this week in a defamation case brought against him. The jury ruled in his favor, ending a trial that launched
I love that suit he wore.
Oh man, that suit
Like,
is
hey
incredible.
man, brother. And look at them glasses.
You can't.
Like, that's an American right there.
He literally
Freedom of speech,
won that
motherfucker.
case. He won that case before he even stepped foot in that courtroom.
Oh yeah, that's why he's wearing that suit.
Oh yeah.
He's like, he knew.
Oh yeah, he's a smart man too. He knows.
Yeah, he ain't no idiot.
Sparked conversations about the constitutional
Pound cake. Let's back that up just a quick second. Watch that fat ass eyeball that pound cake.
sparked conversation.
Oh fuck, man! Look at that shit. That's rich people pound cake. I bet that's made with. Oh man, that's probably like Colombian butter.
That's funny right there.
God, look at the size of him too.
He's a big dude.
It's like
2022. Police
And you
officers
gotta take a
from the
second
sheriff's
look.
office in
It's like if a hot girl walked by, it's like, whoa, wait, what?
Right? He
Like, look at that
literally
pound
did
cake.
a double take. You saw
You know that
his,
seat?
his chin jiggled as he double take.
He did. It was like a
County,
dog
Ohio,
barking.
raided the home of the
I'm
artist.
gonna turn this
whose
down a
real
little
name-
bit so we can keep talking. But yeah, basically, he won this case against these officers that were basically crooked cops, stealing from him and eating his food. And it was honestly, in my opinion, a massive 1A win.
Oh, hey man. Not to mention, did they really think he didn't have any cameras in his home? Like, did he think he was just the normal, everyday chub?
Nah, this man knows what he's doing.
Well, not only that, but if you have any kind of fame whatsoever, you're gonna. Oh my God! He's just like, hey,
Yep,
what
right
else
in
is
the
in here?
fridge. So, you know what their warrant was for?
God damn! Oh.
Their warrant was
What?
for human trafficking and an apparent dungeon in his basement.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause the Epstein stuff. So everybody's gonna be more able to, or
Be
more susceptible to believe
yeah.
something like that. Thank you.
Yep. So, yeah, it was all bullshit, obviously. I think the worst thing he ever did was knock the hell out of that woman on stage, but that was like, she was in his personal space, and he was already on high alert because he was being heckled by a bunch of people earlier in the day.
That, and like, I don't know.
I don't know, if some random person rubs up against me, I'm turning around and punching him. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, like you have that reflex too. Like
That
you shouldn't
suit.
touch people on their back and shit.
I love that suit.
I know that suit is great.
Oh, man.
America
There's
with
that.
a
There's them
K.
taking the money. Yep, gotta love it. But yeah, Afroman, 1A win for the books. Gotta love that.
Hey man. All right.
Whenever you are ready to move into your topics, good sir.
Yeah. Now we have this. I just saw this literally a couple minutes ago before we started recording, because I've been kind of into sim games and stuff here lately, like Tavern. Something Tavern Keeper. That's what it is. Little fun little game. But this game's about running a 90s video rental store. It's the first job sim to really grab me since Schedule 1. So the article says. I have not yet played Schedule, but you have, haven't you, Lynx?
Oh, I love Schedule 1. It's such a good game, and you can go from a little small scale drug dealer that just sells little bitty dime bags of weed to people on the street, to having this massive cocaine empire. It is the most crazy thing that I've ever played.
And then it's co-op.
It is co-op.
So the
Four-player.
person making it understands that, hey, you know, like, if you have a game and you have some friends, it's fun to play a game with friends.
This is true.
I think there's too many single-player goofy games that would benefit from having co-op of some kind.
That's true.
Just as an option.
All right.
All right, be kind and rewind. When you purchase...
Oh, it's an affiliate thing.
Oh yeah, that's why I stopped. Like, wait a minute, that didn't make any sense. I've played a bunch of retail job simulators, and something you can almost always count on is a bit of a slow start. Your store is empty, you have a limited budget, you have sparse inventory options, and there's a learning curve, that means it takes a good half hour, at least until you got your bearings.
I like games with a good learning curve.
It depends on the learning curve. Like we've talked about, it really depends on how much effort I want to put into a game.
That's true.
I have certain games I want to pay attention to, and then I have a select amount of games I just want to tune out and do nothing. Kind of like turn your brain off and cozy games, I guess.
When it comes to simulators in particular, I like games with a lot of depth and a fairly steep learning curve. Because, I mean, that's a simulator. Where else are you going to get depth like that?
So you would totally be in the Crimson Desert.
No, Crimson Desert is not really a simulator. Crimson Desert is a sandbox game with some story elements.
Yeah. I haven't played it yet. I just know that a lot of people are talking about, like, quests. Like, you gotta go manually chop rocks, chop down trees, you know.
That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, like, if you
apparently the controls are not for controller, they're more for PC, which is fine, but you release it for both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was
ports
alright
always
with,
suffer.
With Ghost of Tsushima, and I reckon it looks a lot like that.
Yeah, I think something like that. Anyway, back to it. But Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator gets rolling immediately. Order some random VHS videos from your old computer and they deliver instantly. Plop down a couple of shelves and stock them with weird sounding movies like A Scientist and His Sailor. Scientist and His Sailor.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, it's not a real movie, but
okay.
think about the never mind. I guess I got Gooner brain. And the desert that followed you home. Yeah, like the desert that followed you home. Like, do these not sound? The Scientist and His Sailor. The desert that followed you home. These both sound like
the dessert that followed you home. Sweet snack.
Dessert? Dessert just made it worse.
It does.
Oh my god.
These are all NSFW names.
So you run a 90s, Ron Jeremy store, you open the doors and people begin strolling in immediately. I wonder why.
That's right.
To rent some tapes within a minute or two of starting the game, you're already up and running.
That's good.
That's the thing I don't like about sim games. Because they're unrealistic. Pretty much you open your doors, people automatically start coming in. There's no marketing or anything like that.
That is
in
true.
real life, it's really hard to get even a couple of people to walk in your store. Especially to buy anything.
Or to listen to your podcast.
Say. Well, it takes a minute to get spat out there.
That's true. Well, that doesn't help. You've got to... The other thing about podcasts is you've also got to promote them yourself.
Yeah, like
And it
I
helps to
don't
have
think
a
we've been doing
network
any
of people.
groundwork. I mean,
Not a drop
we haven't
of
been
it.
going on our YouTube channel and like commenting on anybody else's that are similar to ours to get people drawn over here. So.
Yep. It's I would like to have at least a few more videos before we start doing that, so we're established and people can sit and binge it a little bit.
Well, we're also trying to still figure out our format right
That's
now.
true. Yeah, we don't really
So
have
anybody,
a format per se.
yeah, anybody listening to these in the future, this is just us winging it.
Yeah,
we're trying to slowly build this up.
Yep, this is something that we want to do because we both
Yes.
wanted to do this for a long time, and it's only recently that we've actually both had the opportunity to do so.
Agreed. And we don't necessarily want to do just this. We want to have some other channels, but this is the best way we figured like to grab and get used to doing YouTube.
At minimum, yeah. You
Learning
get
the
comfortable with the
system.
formats. Yeah.
Yeah, as people can tell, I'm not very good at reading out loud.
Oh, it's
And
alright.
the 90s themed video store sim is a welcome throwback for me because I worked in a video rental store in the 90s. I'm sorry to keep stopping, but I kind of always wanted to work in a video store too and never had the opportunity, so
Yeah, that would have
that's
been
kind
really
of a
nice.
dream of mine as well. Like, I never saw myself working there forever, just it would be something cool to do as a teen or something. Never had the opportunity.
Yep.
Which is either as much fun nor as boring as it sounds. Yeah, I could watch movies while I work, but my coworkers had terrible taste in films. Ugh. And there honestly wasn't that much time to watch. I thought she was going to say fun. To watch them anyway, because rental movies was pretty much all people did. Every night in the 90s. The store was always busy. That is true. Either you were listening to the radio, a show on the radio, or you were watching a movie. Like, you know that old song, Video Killed the Radio Star?
Yeah.
That's a lie, because podcasts are bigger than ever, so is radio.
That's true. That is true.
This is why I'm okay with not having, like, a whole bunch of stuff to look at. I usually, like, but when I watch YouTube on my phone, I usually just, stick it on my headset, you know?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
And then stick it in my pocket.
I usually got one earbud in my ear listening to something.
Yeah.
While I either work on my terrain tool or work on the podcast uploads or while I'm at work making the food.
Hey, that's fair. Anyway, sorry.
Oh,
The
you're fine.
gameplay loop in Rental Rewind is oddly transfixing. I booted it up to take a quick look today, and before I knew it, 90 minutes had passed, and I haven't taken my eyes off the screen once. That's when you know you got a good game.
Right?
Every morning, empty my return bin, scan all the tapes, rewind the ones the laziest customers didn't, and restock the shelves by hand. Order some new movies for the store if possible, especially if there are new releases. You can get multiple copies of work. The register as people check out their rentals. That takes their cash count out, their change, and suggest movies to people who need a bit of help deciding.
Yeah, that actually doesn't sound like a bad game. And doesn't
Yes.
doesn't that drive you on to some extra news that we heard about?
Yeah, back in 2025, there was a big push with the younger people about Blockbuster, so they actually might be doing like pop-ups. They did open a store for a while in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the article.
You want me to go ahead and read this one?
Yeah, go for it, Linksy.
Alrighty. The sequel, Blockbuster, returns to high street years after iconic shop loved in the 90s closed down all stores. But you better be quick. So this was from March 27th, 2025. So last year around this time.
Which
that's
is
really
crazy.
cool. And they only had it set up for a little while, which is insane to me.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people wanting it. And if you actually go to the Blockbuster website, it's kind of cryptic.
Yeah.
We are working on rewinding your movies?
But while you wait, check out all that Sling TV has to offer. So let's open that
Yeah.
Sling TV app just because I'm curious.
But that doesn't seem like an advertisement necessary for Sling TV. It seems more like they're cooking something up.
That's true.
Unless they just want to hold the rights to Blockbuster.com for now, you know.
It
But
could be
either
also
way,
the
that
case.
means they want something. Because why keep the domain?
That's true. Well, let's read some of this article.
Yeah.
Yeah, from this is from last year, so it's not currently relevant, but still pretty interesting. Blockbuster is returning to the high street years after the iconic shop closed down all its stores. The 90s phenomenon will be reopening its doors in Soho, London for 4 days from April 9th in collaboration with Kit Kat. Oh, that's cool. Kit Kat did it with them.
That is pretty cool. I like Kit
candy
Kat.
bars. Yeah, they make good candy bars. Deadpool 2. They made new tapes for this?
Yeah, because that looks like a VHS, doesn't it?
It sure does. Blockbuster's reopening for the first time since it closed all its stores.
Maybe it's an empty case
Maybe.
with like you scan a code and you get the movie. So you get the experience. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So visitors will be able to reminisce while lounging in the pop-up store's chill out zone or scouring through stacks of video cases. As part of the nostalgic experience, customers will also be able to enjoy retro TVs and rent a video like back in the day. However, unlike in the 90s, film enthusiasts will choose a film and take the VHS case to the counter, where they will be handed a streaming code for their chosen film.
See, I know that sounds redundant, but we're living in a world where we're starting to it's kind of like what is it? Going to like a Ren Fair or something, or a history. What are those things called?
Reenactments.
Yeah, thank you. Like a reenactment, basically. Like we're at the point where the 90s and the 2000s can be reenacted. I wonder how long until we have a little city where everybody cosplays like it's the 50s or something.
Honestly, I'm surprised we don't have that
Or
already.
90s, I'm sorry.
I mean, even the 50s, I'm surprised we don't have that.
Yeah, I'll go be an actor in that time period. Let's
Me
go. I'll go be a
too.
back person. I get to live on the place, so basically I don't do anything but walk around like I'm from the 90s or whatever. Okay.
I'll be a fry cook sitting in the the 50s themed diner, smoking a cigarette while I'm making your burgers.
Drinking a coffee, yeah. Be the guy with the hat, just reading a newspaper for no reason.
That's right.
Cussing at the fry cook because his coffee's cold.
It is interesting that they chose to do streaming codes.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea. That's kind of how I
it's the
saw
only
it.
way that they could
Or
do
QR code, yeah. I think a QR code actually be a little bit
And
more.
they got a free
make
Kit
a little
Kat.
bit more sense.
That was cool. I'm glad that they did that. That was really neat.
Because if you think about, let's think about this. If you reopen movie stores, right? You already know they're not there for the movie because they could get those anywhere. So what would be the thing driving people outside the experience? Like there would have to be something there to make a profit. Because I'm sorry, renting a prefix code wouldn't be enough.
Desire for third spaces.
True. What if they made like put a lounge in there where you could actually put a real VHS in and watch it with people?
They did.
Almost like a movie. Oh, they
did.
Well, like a small movie? They did?
Yeah. They added
Did I not read that
they added
part?
lounges. We read that. They added a lounge. They added retro TVs and VHS players. And then the other option was that you could, get the code, take it home and watch a movie and you get the free Kit Kat bar.
I'm sorry. I guess when you're reading, I was sitting here daydreaming about like what I was thinking of doing, and that's what they did. Yeah, okay. So why don't they open those up? Basically, make it. There you go. Movie theaters are also struggling. Why don't you just combine the two?
Well, heck, you could have it. You could do blockbusters pop up once a month in a random city. You know how well that would do?
That would, yeah, kind of like was it food trucks?
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea.
And think about how many just empty buildings there are. They could easily do this. Just rent it out for like a week. Do it once a month.
Well, like I said, I would actually go to movie theaters.
Yeah, theaters wouldn't be a bad
You already
place.
have, yeah, like they could maybe make a new building, or maybe they have a part big enough in it, because I think combining the two is good. One's basically dead, and the other one's kind of going out the door. So if you combine forces, you might be able to bring back some kind of nostalgia.
Well, that, and there's a lot of
Turn them into
movies.
stores / movie theaters, kind of like what malls were, but little different, all based around entertainment.
There's a lot of movies that the younger generations haven't seen. Like think about The Dark Crystal.
I'm glad someone else likes it.
That was a good movie. I love that movie.
I can't get anybody in my family to watch it.
I mean, it was older and it was a little janky, but it was good.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like even my parents and shit, like my siblings. Like no one wants to watch it. Everybody finds the Skeksis disturbing, or they don't understand the movie because it's too long and boring. Me, I love The Dark Crystal.
Oh, I thought it was great.
Did you see the Netflix show? That was great.
I didn't even know they did a Netflix show.
And then it just canceled. One season, they were actually telling the story before The Dark Crystal happened. Like back when there was actually like different races and different Skeks or different Gelflings.
Do they still have it on Netflix, or?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe they still have it. I really, really wish they would bring it back, because it just ends abruptly with a kind of a cool little war with puppets.
Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah, and it looks just like the fucking Dark Crystal, dude. Tim Henson.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll probably wind up
Farscape.
Oh, Farscape was incredible.
Dude, love that. That's another. Farscape. I hate to say it, that would make a really good game.
Yes, Farscape
like some sci-fi shows would make good games.
No
like
kidding.
Stargate, Farscape, in my opinion, would make a good one.
Always Stargate, of course.
Stargate would just. It's just the random worlds, basically. Anything with a whole bunch of worlds. That's why Star Wars does so good.
Yes.
If you could just have a guy with a sword, basically, run around on any planet or any, basically, Earth continent, or what am I thinking of here? Biome. Any biome, just run around. You could say that's a different planet.
True.
Because how could you say it's not with all the variations?
Gosh, yeah, that's true.
Sorry, way off topic. Welcome to Mixed Signals, ladies and gentlemen.
That's true. I almost went way off topic. Oh, well, I guess that is all the time that we have for today, folks. So we're going to go ahead and see ourselves on out of here.
Thank you for joining us. We shall see you Wednesday.
Later.
Bye.
And that's the show for today. Thanks for tuning in to Mixed Signals, broadcasting across space, time, and questionable Wi-Fi from the planet Florbus.
If you enjoyed the chaos, the theories, and the occasional intelligent thought, make sure you follow the show and share it with someone whose signal is just as scrambled as yours.
And don't forget,
I'm Nox.
I'm Lynx.
And we are transmitting even more mixed signals on YouTube, where we continue our mission of confusing the galaxy one video at a time.
Until next time, keep your antenna up, your frequency open, and remember,
if the signal seems mixed, you're probably receiving the right broadcast.
See you next transmission.